Madhu. This is for the week 6 assignment. I have set of questions. In this video, I am going to give an answer for these questions one by one. First question, download the data set from here. Here you can see the data set. The data set is nothing but a CSV file. It has information about the student and their academic performance and their placement information and the salary. To the coding, this is my Python programming. First, I started up with the import statement. What are all the libraries needed? For my program, I need Pandas, NumPy, Seaborn, some of the important Python libraries for the data handling and printing the chart. I am done with my import statement. Next, I have to load the data set. For that, I am using pandas.read CSV file utility and store the values into the data frame. So I have the data frame now, and then I'm just printing the number of records and the total number of column using len function. I just printed the total number of records and total number of columns. Next, I have to print the column names one by one. For that, I'm using simple for loop and data frame.column. I'm iterating the values one by one. I just printed it. In addition to that, I need some sample data to do the data validation step for the next question. For that, I have used the data frame.head display method. Here you can see the result. Okay. On to the next question. Replace the NaN value with the correct value and justify why you have chosen the same. Let's split the question into two parts. First, let's try to understand what is NaN value, and then I'll explain how to handle the data. Okay, this is my data set. Let's say for this column has information for most of the rows. Let's say if any one of the row doesn't have a value, then we call it as a missing column. Okay, so why we are asking, the requirement is asking us to do the check means for the data analysis and building the data model, we need to have the clean data set. Okay, so that's why the ask is simple. We should do the data validation first. Okay, so let's see how I have coded it. Okay, so here I am using data frame.isNA.sum method. This will give, if we have any missing value for the column, it will give the count for the each columns, how many rows has a null value, right? For the column wise, it will give. Okay, so here I have the missing column value. Once I have the missing value, I am calculating the missing percentage by dividing the number of length of the data set. Okay, so here you can see the data set, the missing value analysis. The data set is very, very clean here. Okay, so we can proceed with the data frame. Okay, moving on to the next set. It's asking how do we handle how and justify why you have chosen the same. So in case if I have if the missing percentage is mature, let's say 5% or 50%, then I have a different approach to follow. First, I can drop the particular row or column. This is the one approach. I can use it. I can use data frame.drop NA method. The other way is like I can calculate the mean, median, mode for the particular column, and I can fill with the mean value. By that way, I can get the accurate result for my data set. Okay, these are the basic method. In the advanced technique, we have outlier detection, feature scaling, normalization. We have a lot of algorithm. So in case if the missing value percentage is higher, then I might go for any one of this approach and I'll have the clean data set. Okay.